What's going on, Catawba County? Welcome to the heart of Catawba, where community meets conversation. I'm your host, Tyler.
And I'm Laurel. Let's get into it.
This episode is sponsored by Cranford Hospitality, a family-owned business built on good food, hard work, and community. Whether it's a steakhouse night out, a casual barbecue, breakfast with the family, or a drink from their brewery or distillery, everything they do is about bringing people together. We're grateful to be sponsored by a family that puts heart into everything they create. For our first part of the show, we have been going over community events. We are still kind of working with how we want to give y'all this information. My computer went down, so I haven't been able to release the poll yet, but thank God we got it fixed this morning. So I will be sending out a poll or a reel or both at the same time, or Laurel will, one of us will. But we want to ask you guys how you want the event content. Do you want it in long form in the video, kind of like we do it now? Or do you want it just a 2-week post with clickable links and visuals posters and all of that stuff?
Yeah. Pretty decorative posters.
Yep.
Let us know. We'll drop that poll this week.
Yep. We just want to give you guys the
bang for your buck.
Yeah, the way that would be most beneficial and easiest for you guys. And then we will switch over to our Voices of the Valley. All right, guys, welcome back to this segment of Voices of the Valley. We are here with Mr. Colton Medlin, longtime friend of mine from way back in the day. Appreciate you coming to hang out with me.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Got to get the applause in there.
I'm still working on the buttons.
Got to get the applause in there.
Still working on it.
But no, tell us who you are, where you came from.
My name is Colton Medlin. I'm with All In Lawn Equipment. We are in Newton, North Carolina, right off Business 321 Northwest Boulevard. We were just talking about it. Robinson Builders, if you know who that is, we're on the same side of the road. Catawba Valley Plumbing Supply. Shout out Alex. He's a good man. I like that guy. That would be the owner. We're across the street from them. We are the fairest dealer in Catawba County, and we sell Walker lawnmowers, and we also sell Shindawa handheld, which is an Echo product.
Cool. So tell us where you came from. Where'd you go to high school?
Bandy's High School. So we're from here. Tyler and I actually, was that 7th grade?
It was probably 6th, 7th, 8th.
I know it wasn't
Even in
6th.
was it not 6th?
With the Mill Creek guys.
Okay.
It was 7th and 8th.
It was 7th then, for sure.
Travel basketball.
Back in the day, baby.
Carolina Express. Is that still going?
I don't know. I don't think the Carolina Express is still going, unfortunately. But those were good times.
They had like 30 teams at one time.
I know.
In Hickory and in Statesville.
The organization was huge back in the day. But yep, travel basketball. Those were some of the best days of my life, going to tournaments and
you're telling me.
And all that stuff.
I'm telling you, man. If you never played travel basketball and you didn't clock like 4 games in a day, you wasn't living.
Yeah, for sure. And then you go back to the hotel or jump in the pool with all your buddies, and it was so much fun.
Those were peak times. That in high school and college football. Great times.
So where'd you go to college?
Emory and Henry College. That is in the southwest part of Virginia.
Okay.
Not Emory University in Atlanta. I'm not a doctor. People will be like, "Oh, Emory, you're smart." I'm like, "Nah."
What'd you go to college for?
To be a PE teacher.
Oh, that's fun.
Did you know that the PE teacher is the smartest teacher in the school?
Really?
What you talking about, Willis?
They get paid the same and they play dodgeball all day. Kids,
Wow.
bro,
that is
kids
true.
love that joke.
That is a good one.
I told that to another teacher. You think they like that?
No,
They were like, that's
They were like, yeah, bro. They were like, that is not funny.
that's
you get to
hilarious.
hang out all day.
Like, hey, man,
You really do.
Then they go and ask for a raise.
especially elementary PE,
Yeah.
because I was at
So
Shuford.
much fun.
Yeah, you did that for a little
That's where I
bit.
went to
2
elementary
years.
school.
Really nice. That's a
Yeah.
good school.
Good times.
That's a weird looking little school. It's like a star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of weird. But that was a good time. Coach basketball with Sylvia White, state champ, COVID state champ, co-champ, bro.
Hey,
Didn't even get to play the game.
I know that's so crazy. Those were some wild times.
COVID
Yes.
rabbit hole.
Yes. Yeah, you talk about going down a rabbit hole. That's the one.
Was your business open during COVID?
No, so I was a basketball coach. Or I was at Shuford Elementary, PE teacher during COVID. Then I took a job at Mitchell High School, be the girls' head coach. And there was a clash of ideologies up there. So I packed
A lot of that going around.
I packed my bags
Yep.
and took it to the house.
Yep.
Honestly, both parties on that side could have handled some things differently, but that's okay. And then I started working at City Electric Supply, selling electric stuff for like 6 months, and then this was still during COVID. And then I took a job as the Ferris demo guy, which is essentially like the lawnmower test driver guy, essentially. It's a much more professional position than that, but to simplify it.
Yeah.
Moved out to Chattanooga, did that for 2 years, and then there was an opportunity that came about in this county to open up a dealership, and I went all in.
Nice segue there.
You like that?
Yes. That really hit. We're gonna have to make a reel out of that one.
We're all in.
100%.
We are all in because half in, don't cut it. Mm-hmm. That's the slogan.
That's the slogan.
Yeah, but
I
that's
love
kind of how
that.
that planned out.
I need to know more about how that happened. You just like, how does one just? There's an opportunity here to open a business. Like, walk me through that. Somebody called somebody, knew about this building.
I have
like,
to be
tell us.
I have to be very careful with my words here
Okay.
to keep my professionalism high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the situation?
No, not at all.
Okay. So I'm working for the manufacturer right now,
Okay.
and we have a dealer that's in this county, and they were doing real good business with Ferris. Ferris is their bread and butter. I'd actually worked there in college and doing like mainly grunt work, put mowers together, go do this, whatever. And then I was working with them to help them sell mowers because that's, my job. And long story short, he got in trouble doing some stuff, and Ferris, under their best judgment, essentially said we're not going to stand behind that and support that because we can't risk all the business that we do across the whole United States and internationally. and Ferris is owned by Briggs and Stratton. If you've ever heard of those engines, you probably have. I know you have.
Yeah.
One of the top 3 engine manufacturer in the outdoor power equipment industry. So whenever that happened, I was living in Chattanooga and I was engaged to my now wife, and I was trying to figure out a way to get home because I'm like, look, dude, we're not living in Chattanooga. This is not the home ground. I got to get back home. Our family lives within a 15-minute circle in Catawba County of each other, so, on both sides. So when that happened, I was just like, oh my God. Like from a manufacturer standpoint, if we don't have someone pick up the brand or open another store to fill that void, we're going to lose all that market share. And we're talking like millions of dollars worth of lawnmowers here. And then from a personal perspective, I was like, dude, this is my opportunity to get home and be with, my family, and my wife and I, future wife, can live where we want to, and I can own a business. And I never was like, I'm going to be a business owner. You know, that was never not necessarily the goal, I don't guess. But, I mean, it kind of was whenever I started working for Ferris, but it's weird how you fall into that stuff. So
The doors just present themselves.
Yep. Dude.
And you just walk through them.
Yeah. I mean, well.
Did they present you or
No.
with a
No.
idea? You had to approach them? Or the dealer that made the bad decisions?
No. So all of our dealers are independent businesses. So, you know, you have Briggs and Stratton / Ferris sells the lawnmower to the individual business, and then you know what I mean? It's not like a McDonald's franchise.
Right.
Yeah.
Essentially. So, and this is another interesting side of the story is my dad is the regional sales manager for Ferris.
Oh, okay.
So you got like president of Ferris, VP of sales of Ferris, and then my dad who covers the whole region of the Southeast. And I talked to him about it because he's my dad and because he's in charge of that region.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, like, I mean, what's going to happen here? And he's like, I don't know. Somebody's got to fill the gap. And I'm like, dude, I'm about to do it. And he's like, I don't know if you want to do that, you know. And he's like, you're doing really well as the demo guy. And I'm building up this whole social media, all the things, you know, just killing it. Selling our product's so easy, dude. It's just a great product, you know.
Yeah.
You get guys out there on it. Our product is the only lawnmower in the industry with suspension on it. So you get on your rigid frame mower and you go across the rough yard and your back hurts after you mow. With ours, it's articulating to the ground. Nice smooth ride. So you get the dudes on it, they buy it. It was easy, layup job. I'm talking, I was blowing it out of the water doing this demo guy stuff. And he's like, man, you might want to chill and just kind of do this. You'd be a good rep setting up dealers. You can make good money. I was like, man, I'm about to do this thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're not talking me out of this. Like,
yeah.
And the wife was on board with it from the go, you know what I mean? And started looking for a building, and it just fell into place perfect.
Some doors, they're just meant to hit you in the face.
Yeah, bro. The Lord, and I say this a lot, it's like if you like get your mind right with God and then just like work really hard, like it'll work out.
Everything will.
You don't know what it will be or how it will work out or when it'll work out, but it will work out.
It's not your plan. It's his plan.
No, dude, because like whenever we first started as the demo guy, like I'm playing with like dealers in Nashville and Atlanta, and like these dudes are selling like $2 million worth of one brand a year, which is a lot of lawnmowers. We did $1 million last year, which is a big year. That's a lot.
Well done.
We sold 93 of them things, dude.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Yeah, bro.
That's a big year for sure.
Yeah. We're at 40 right now. We ain't even hit the spring yet. We're at 200.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and then we're going to
awesome.
do two $1,000 cash giveaways on Facebook. So when we hit 200 cash giveaways. Anyways, it all fell together.
How'd you find the building? Someone told you about it? How? I know you said the Lord, but like, how did that come to be?
Whenever
All these details are important.
it's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Whenever that dude initially got in trouble, I start calling real estate agents, and we had like 3 different locations. Dude, we had one spot, and they had been selling outdoor power equipment for 50 years, and the guy was like getting out, and I was like, dude, can I open my store in this place? And he was like, yeah, pretty much. And it just, that one fell through, and that would have been a great spot. Then we had another one that I was looking at buying, and the bank's like, dude, that's in a freaking flood zone. You're never getting insurance on that. We're not backing this loan. Get out of here. And then it was crazy because the night before I was still working at Ferris trying to get all this situated before I quit. And the night before we were at one of these things, and we're out drinking like sales rep and doing your thing after work and whatnot. And I'm talking to one of my best friends. His name's Martin Brown, and I'm like, bro, this is not gonna work, dude. Like I'm about to throw it in. Like I just can't find a spot. I got a tech. I done sold all my stock. I did like Tesla stock, Palantir stock. I mean, we're talking. That at this point in my life or in time, that would have been $100,000 worth of stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, I just can't find a freaking location, dude. This is just some bullshit, And the very next day, the real estate agent calls. He's like, dude, perfect spot. I said, just send me the location and I will see. And it was where we're at now. And I was like, oh my God. And this had to be like middle of March or something, I'm like, dude, send the contract. I'm ready to sign it now. I'm moving in April. And he was like, he sent it and I signed it. I turned my 2 weeks in and I told Ferris, I'm like, I'm out. I'm doing this thing. And they're like, okay, well, you're going to have to put a 2 weeks in, and then you're going to agree with your manager that it's not a good idea for you to work for 2 weeks. So you're not going to work a 2 week because, I would have been out doing demos right in my backyard and being like, oh, I'm about to open a dealership. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, and then we opened it up and just started slinging in things, dude. It was crazy.
So tell us more about, we were talking in the beginning about how the landscaping world has its own like social media world. Dude. Tell me about that.
Dude.
I'm just imagining like comedy and people like, first of all, have you ever heard of Steve the Lawnmower Man?
Maybe.
Okay.
If I saw him, maybe. Does he act like real country?
Yeah, it's very old. It's on YouTube, like before like Vine and TikTok and all that. But it's like a police car video of a dude on a lawnmower like getting a DUI, and his name's Steve, and it's hilarious.
I have not seen that.
Anyway,
I haven't either.
So that's what I'm imagining. Maybe we can put like a small reel of that, like him going. He just like drives by. He's like holding a beer. Anyways, I imagine that's what the landscaping video, like real world is.
It's anything that you could imagine, from being a very useful form of information and, business guidance in terms of whatever those guys are looking for. It's comedy. It's anything, a lot of ASMR.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Dude, I'm telling you.
How? What, like tapping on the...
No, just cutting the lawn.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like...
Is it this... Okay, so this is the man ASMR.
Yes.
I have officially reached ASMR for men.
Dude. So like edging a sidewalk, if you get like the camera pointed right down that crack, like people watching people edge, like looking at the stripes on the grass. Like I've done videos where I'm like squatted down and like
so
doing
pleasing.
like this, and it's throwing the grass at the camera, all the things. Drone footage, I have one where you start it like this, and it's a nice yard and it's striped up perfect, and you go, looks good, stuff like that. How to fix your stuff, how to prevent issues from arising, like literally anything.
Education.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Podcast. On the business side, how to run your business, how to quote jobs, like literally everything. And dude, for some of them dudes, it's big money for them. Like they don't even cut grass.
Yeah.
They're just straight influencer. Hundreds of thousands of followers.
Well, I mean, I saw the podcast you did where you were sitting on the lawnmower doing a podcast.
Paul Jameson, like a staple in the lawn care industry.
That sounds like a landscaping name. Paul Jameson.
Paul Jameson, dude, he's a great dude.
Does he wear flannel?
Polos. Yeah, okay. Polos. He plays golf. He's a cool guy, man. You got the lawn dude. He's in Kentucky. He's got like over 1 million followers on multiple million followers. Ken Morris, our Stripe Life guy. We got a Stripe Life dude that like actually works / markets for Ferris in Canada. Dude, some of these dealers, I've heard of one guy, I'm not going to say his name, I don't want to name drop him, but I heard of one guy, he, off 1 year, bought a brand new BMW off YouTube. Yeah.
It can happen.
Yeah.
And it happens overnight, and it's always not the video that you think is going to do well.
It's the one you put the least amount of time into.
100%.
That's so frustrating.
It is. We do the same thing when we'll be like, this video is going to do really well. No. And then the one you're like, oh, that's okay.
Womp womp.
Like it blows up. And we're just like,
I've noticed a lot of my views or my Facebook views have been like stupid high on some videos. But like Instagram will get like 1,000, 2,000 views.
Are you posting it to Instagram and letting it auto post to Facebook? Okay, I had that same trouble. I switched it. I started posting my reel from Facebook and making sure that it auto posted to Instagram. And I swear the views went
For Instagram or for Facebook?
both. It used to be my Instagram was like way higher and then it dropped and I was like, what? And so then I just tried that to see what happened and it worked. So maybe try that the next like 2 times that you post reels. Post them in Facebook and let them cross post to Instagram, but post them first in Facebook.
So usually I just use Meta.
I can't
the
make sense of
business
that.
suite? The
Yeah, the
business suite?
suite. I can't make sense
I
of
don't
that.
love it.
I can't make sense of it. I get overwhelmed at the notifications and I'm like, I'm out of here.
Well, there's so like you can. That's another
I'm
rabbit
glad
hole.
you're looking at the business suite because I sure am not.
And I do the same thing with TikTok Studio. That's another rabbit hole
Yep.
that you can just be lost in for hours, just trying to understand what works, what doesn't work, at like what percent people stopped watching the video.
Yeah,
I mean,
like your initial view, 3-second view, and then you like watch the graph, and it'll start up here. And that's what I'm saying. Like before we even started the podcast, and we were talking about how to figure out what is like good content or whatever. It's like, dude, if you don't get them in that first 2 seconds, it's next. You know what I mean?
Our two highest videos, and that's what I noticed, is our intro. If the intro is first, it's got it because it's because I say what's going on in Catawba County. Catawba County, they're like,
There you go. Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
what?
The FYP too local.
Too local.
And it might, and I would assume that Meta has some sort of like AI that will cross the voice and or audio in it and say Catawba County. We need to show this to people in Catawba County, even if you don't put that geo fence
like
location.
tag. Yeah.
Y'all do a lot of hashtagging.
She does.
Sometimes. It just
I
depends.
stopped.
It depends on the platform.
I don't feel like it works as well as it used to.
I
It
agree.
doesn't. You can't just do anything. You have to be selective about what platform you're using hashtags on, and you need to look at how many people have used that
And
hashtag.
like, who's clicking on hashtags anymore? And like looking at the content in that hashtag.
I never did that.
People aged 40
Yeah.
to 75 are clicking the fucking hashtags.
You
How
think
old are
so?
you, Laura?
I'm watching my parents click the hashtag.
No, bro.
Yeah, I'm 30. How old am I? I'll be 32 in October.
You're 30.
Yeah.
I'm 30. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm watching my parents click the hashtags.
Well, okay. Maybe I was wrong.
I've
And
never done that.
See, I've never done it either. We've all known it to be just like a tool that we use for like visibility.
Exactly,
Our
yeah.
parents don't know that. They're like, oh, what is that word? And because it's clickable, they're going to click it.
Do they realize that they're like,
And then they get into a spiral of whatever
a
that
lane
hashtag
of
is.
only that?
No. Once they get there, they're
That's
like,
crazy.
oh, I thought I forgot what I was looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social media.
Now
Social
our
media
parents
is-
are the ones at the dinner table that were like, can you put your phone down? Can you get off Facebook
Yeah.
Reels?
Yeah, dude.
If my mom had a TikTok, we'd lose her.
Oh, my mom.
She'd be lost.
My mom and my grandmother. She definitely gets lost, and I'll go over it to when I drop.
Tanya.
Tanya Tanya gets lost in Facebook more than TikTok. But now my grandmother, she loves her some TikTok, and she'll just be over there just
Remind me to show you a video after this. of
scrolling.
this granny drama on TikTok.
Oh god!
I feel like 5 years ago, and I don't want to sound like bad here, but like you didn't see old people doing that. It was like people our age and younger. Now it's like everybody.
Well, 5-10 years ago, we were having to teach them how to use their phones, and now they're like, "Oh, I'm on TikTok posting videos," and I'm
True.
like,
Yeah.
"What? How did we get here?"
Yeah, no, my parents ain't doing all that. I still got to help my dad sometimes with the printer, bro.
I just helped my mom with the printer yesterday. No lie. She's like, well, how can't, there's not a button on this page. And I'm like, Control P. She's like, what did you just press? And then she wrote down Control P.
Oh God, dude! So my dad has the same
Sis.
printer as me, and I'm like,
Shoo.
I've had the same trials and tribulations that he's going through. I'm like, bro, just you have to download the app, and you have to use the app. No,
But they get so frustrated.
this is how you
That's
do
the
it. This is
difference.
how- you know?
I don't want to do.
I have to download a freaking app. I'm like, dude, like,
I don't
this
even
is
want to
where
do it
we're
anymore.
at.
You can
I'm
pout
sorry.
about it, or you can get it done.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you want to use your printer? Okay,
Literally.
download the app.
Do you want my help or not?
Exactly. So
That's so funny.
What a time to be alive.
We have came so far in technology just in the last
sorry, I probably got my sister texting me.
2 years.
It's okay. Do what you got to do. That's why we edit.
That's why
Why we don't
edit.
go live.
Yeah. Yeah, the live
Oh man, we're selling mowers right now, bro.
Oh yeah, isn't that
slinging
your
them
favorite when you're doing stuff and your phone just goes off? Cha-ching. Who do you use? Shopify? Who's your like sale? Why'd you smile like that?
The cash is king. Bring the cash. No, I'm just-
Yeah, we do want cash.
cash is king.
Yeah, it is. Cash. We've done cashier's checks before. Guys don't like it too much when they bring checks and cashier's checks, and I'm like, look, we're going to deposit this first.
To make sure.
Yeah.
I got to make sure.
Yeah,
Look,
because these
dude.
are thousands
Well, now
of
cashier
purchases.
checks.
Skins.
Yeah.
Cashier checks is not, I mean, those are more than likely good.
But-
for the most part.
Dude, and it wasn't Ferris. It was a Skag dealer. They got hit on a cashier's check for 3 mowers.
And it didn't go through.
3 mowers. Out the door for free. That would cripple me.
Did they find them? Like,
No, dude.
gone.
Some idiot. All right. Well. The guys that stole them will sell them at some point, and then if the dealer checks to see if that unit is stolen, which is highly unlikely, they'll catch it. But whoever buys it better not take it in for no warranty stuff, because they type that serial number in there like Power Portal, it's done.
Yeah.
You know, that, hey, you stole that. No, I didn't. Where the hell did you buy it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, cashier's checks and checks, unless I know them or they're like a business, and you can like look at the check number and see how many they've wrote. You know, but for the most part, I'm like, look, dude, you gotta bring the cash. I got a money counter. It ain't gonna take that long. Straight up.
You don't take a card at all?
Yeah. Cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. 0% financing. You can do 0 for 24 for free. You can do a 0 for 48 for about 2% a year. You could do a 0 for 60 months. I'm not a financial advisor. I'd stay away from that one. But like any brand new unit, you can finance it. Which is
Do
nice.
you finance it, or you have like
You must think I'm a dang
people that
bank or
work
something.
through? I don't know. I'm asking for people who are. I'm a girl. And
I didn't
we're
get in on the
ignorant.
dinar early.
Yeah, you should have, man.
Or
I'm a
whatever
bank
it
over here.
Miss
Get
$400
like me.
to $500K.
Yeah.
We use Synchrony in Sheffield.
Oh, okay,
for
cool.
your higher tiered customers, and then if that doesn't work, we go like Click Lease or like Mower Finance or Octane. So there's options.
And you work on small engines too.
Dude, if you buy something from a dealer and they don't support it, then you don't need to buy from them.
That's agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
If they don't back their own product, why should you back
If they're
it?
not providing services, like, why the hell am I buying it from you? Because it's going to break.
Yep.
Something is going to break, I promise. I used to tell us dudes, whenever I demo it, I'd say the stuff that God made breaks all the time. So whatever we make is going to break. So who's going to fix it for a reasonable price in a reasonable time frame? Because like, here's the issue that happens with like the guys that buy from like Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. Yeah, you saved all this money, but for one, it's a completely different unit compared to what a dealer would get. And two, it's like the dealer don't want to work on that, because if they've been in business long enough, they've built up that service to where they don't have to work on your stuff. And plus, you went and paid $2,500 for this. Whenever you get a $400 ticket, we're going to scrape your jaw up off the ground because you're going to shit a brick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like, you get some dude with like a commercial unit, whether it's a homeowner or a commercial guy, $700. Okay, cool. Pay cash or card. You know what I mean? They don't. So you run into that, but I don't know how I got off on that. But
I don't know. Do you only work on stuff that you sell, or do you work on just any?
right now we work on whatever,
Okay.
just to keep money turning.
Yeah.
And
How much staff do you have?
we got 3 people.
Like you're a mechanic.
We got 1 mechanic. We got Kendall, who's our counter / parts / store manager, and then we got me. And then we got my cousin Sawyer. He works for us part-time. He's in college, so we'll use him in the summer when it picks up. And then we got some other techs that we'll kind of piece together a 3 to 6 man part-time team.
Nice.
You know, but it's going good.
Hey, you got to have help. You can't do it all yourself.
No way. And I ain't no tech, and I tell everybody that. I've learned a lot since we opened, but me working on a lawnmower was like a non-existent thought like a year ago. Well, 2 years ago, you know, but you just get somebody that knows what they're doing, and you pay them well, and you treat them right, and you're good.
And when did you open officially?
April of 25.
Okay, so you're still pretty new.
We've been in 11 months.
What have you noticed? Has the last 11 months been what you expected as far as like sales volume?
No. Whenever we first started, I was like, if we can hit 50 this year, we'll be doing good. So I was pleasantly surprised.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you said 1 million. So
We sold 93 units in that. So from when we opened until August 31st, which is the end of the model year. So 93 units is a lot of lawnmowers.
yeah,
sure.
that's awesome.
That's a lot of lawnmowers.
That is.
It was such a like all the stars aligned like so perfectly. It's like just run right through every one of them hoops and it's going to work.
How's it been different? Like what are some things that have happened that you didn't expect as a business owner? Was there anything that you weren't prepared for, like walking into, or anything that surprised you? Sounds like it's been a pretty smooth process.
I've had a lot of support though, because like
Support is key.
yeah, from like literally everybody, you know, because whenever I was working with Ferris, like I got buddies with all these dealers, whether they're down the road or whether they're like on the other side of the southeast.
A phone call away.
Yeah. And then like a lot of your reps, some of our best reps worked in dealerships or ran them too. So they understand the dealership side and the rep side, which is a big deal because they have these certain programs that you have to follow to blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, obviously my dad's the regional sales manager. So he's been a rep too. So, you know, setting up dealers from brand new or ones that are already running and picking up another brand. And then, you know, you got guys that are running dealerships, own dealerships. You know, just call them and like, hey, dude, you know, what do I do?
Yeah, I got a question.
What do I do, bro?
Help me.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's 2 reps that I have, Martin Brown and I got to shout this man out because I'm telling you, this dude taught me so much shit, bro. It's crazy. In South Georgia, he lives in Tallahassee, but South Georgia and Florida. And then David Shear, who's our rep that lives in, I think, Hidnite.
Okay.
So them 2 dudes, they both worked in and or own dealerships, and now they're sales reps. So they know, you know, what do I do, bro? I need help. You know what I mean? So a lot of support. Like I said, it was just so crazy how all that stuff lined up because for me, like working for the manufacturer and building up like a following of 40,000 followers across these platforms, and everybody knows that I sell this brand, to that dude dropping a ball. I describe it as like he dropped the baton on the ground. All I had to do is just pick it up and start running. Because that's literally what it was. Because like
You were already running. You just had to pick it up.
Yeah. It was just like, which lane do I want to run in? You know what I mean? But
Or do you think you chose? It sounds like you chose correctly.
most of the time, yeah. But some days it's like, bro, what am I doing?
Business ownership is not what people think it is. At all. Everybody thinks you're rich.
Yeah, dude.
That's funny.
Is entrepreneurship
I've never been
everything?
so poor in my life.
Literally, bro. I'm like pinching every penny over here.
Literally, like your bank account goes in the negatives and you're like, oh, okay, it's just a casual Tuesday. You know, but like 2 days later, you're up and up like several tens of thousands of dollars.
You sell.
People don't talk about that part.
No, they don't. And like, we sold 4 lawnmowers on Friday. Which is ridiculous, you know, but it happened. But you watch between $25,000 and $50,000 hit your bank account, and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
We look good. And you're like, oh yeah, I got to pay HDF. Okay. So you pay that off. And you're like, all right, that looks pretty good. And then I forget it in the back of my head sometimes on the 20th, taxes. Dude, one time I got hit for like 30 grand in taxes. And I'm like, I check my bank account every day, make sure something ridiculous ain't going on. And I want to say that thing was like 65 grand or, $70,000 or something, And then I'm like, damn, we're doing pretty good. Like, this is nice. We've been in business for like 3 months. Oh, God, that was good. Next day I checked. I was like, whoa, what was that? I'm like, IRS tax payment. I was like, God, no, why? So it's fun. It's always something that you're like trying to build up, and like continuously investing every day.
Lots of problem solving.
Oh God, yeah. Well, if you think about it, like the business that I'm in, everybody comes in with a problem. How can we solve it? Weed eater's broke. Lawnmower's broke. I hate my old lawnmower. I need a new one. Is this the right one to buy? Yep. And then it's like your job to, I don't want to say like persuade, but like I would say inform. Like, hey, this is our product, and this is what it brings to the table, and this is how I think this lines up against other people's.
Educate them and
products.
Form a relationship that you can give
It's
them
all about relationships.
thoughtful advice.
It is. And some guys come in and they don't know what they're doing or talking about. That's just not their industry, and that's fine. And, there's been plenty of instances where I'm like, look, bro, you just need to do this. And it's like, I didn't get paid for that, but they're like, dude, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for that. Like if I would have brought it anywhere else, I would have just took my money and did this and know that it was Food Bar or whatever that situation is,
Yeah.
And now they'll tell 2 other people about you, and they'll come back when they have a big purchase.
Exactly.
So just knowing that paying it forward always comes back around.
We run in our industry, a lot of people like come in and they are frustrated with like a lack of professionalism or a lack of knowledge or a lack of like relationship or whatever it is. You're dealing with retail, so everybody's got that whatever that thing
expectation
is going to make them happy. You know what I mean? It's your job to like figure out, along with like that service and everything conjured up, like what's going to keep them happy, because like going back to saying, did you make the right decision in owning a business or starting a business? It's like, yeah, I did. And people will be like, oh yeah, you get to make your own hours. I'm like, yeah, joke's on you, bro.
I went from working 40 hours
your customers
to
make your hours.
120.
Exactly,
whenever they're going to be there, that's when you have to be there.
And people, hey, are you going to be open this time? I said, if you're buying a mower, like I'll be open. I only live 10, 15 minutes away.
I'll come in.
We're going to be there. You know what I mean? I'm there.
We can do appointment-based shopping.
Yeah, dude.
You tell me, you say when, and I'll be there.
I met a guy on Sunday and sold him a used mower.
Yeah.
But
that's what being a good small business owner is.
well, I got to make it happen.
Be
man.
available.
We
got light bills
just got
to pay.
Married. Yeah, dude. But we're pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
People don't know that. We didn't really make a
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So
That's big time.
it is, bro.
Yay.
Your life will change more than you know.
Is this your first baby?
Yeah.
Aw, baby.
Yep. It's a whole different world, brother.
How cute.
Then there's nothing that anybody can tell you. I'll tell you from my own experience.
Yep.
You're gonna learn at your own pace. Not he. I have a he. Is she? Oh, girl, dad.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations, not me. That would be so stressful.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Because
Yeah, that's your little girl.
how am I going to protect her from idiots like me? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, a male doesn't even get anywhere near full maturity until they're at least like 24, 26.
For sure.
27, you know?
I don't know. I think I've seen him as old as 30.
You know what I mean? No, hell,
Being absolute garbage
Some never
trash
get there.
bags.
Some never get
Some
there.
they never do. Yeah, you're
but
right.
it's like, how can I, like, protect that?
You get a lot of weapons.
Yeah, or just like weaponize her beforehand. Just like, what? Look, did you see that right there? Yeah. Have
you
ever
don't
seen
want
me
that.
do that to your mom? No, that is wrong.
You have to, you're right. No, what you're saying is so right. You have to call out inappropriate behavior so she recognizes it as a flag. That's what being a girl dad is.
Have you ever seen that in this household? No.
And
That's
they are
unacceptable.
watching.
Don't you dare tolerate
mean,
any less than that.
My kid,
call that shit out.
He has the memory that is crazy. Like he won't forget anything.
How old?
3.
Oh yeah.
He'll be 4 in June.
Yeah, bro.
So we're full on. You're his own person. We just signed him up for pre-K. We're going through the whole steps right now.
Dude. Potty train.
Yep.
Done or still in
no,
process?
done.
Nice.
Yeah, done.
Nice.
We're now move over to putting him on his own bed. That's our next process, but that's gonna be worse than potty training for sure.
I'm sure.
For sure, because he's slept with either one of us for this long.
Forever. Since he can remember.
Yeah, well, since the day he came home from the hospital.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah,
that'll be tough.
It's gonna be really tough. He's already he's scared of his room, and he's like, no, don't turn the light off. Like he has like a stuffed, animal or something. He's like, that's scary. Can you move that out? Congratulations. It's a big step.
Yay.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you definitely got a lot more mouths to feed now.
Oh crap.
And they get them out of diapers as fast as you can.
You're gonna have to sell how many lawnmowers?
God, it's expensive.
I know, bro. I was in the grocery store yesterday.
Expensive.
I guess I hadn't really been clocking how much some of this cost. But like, dude, this is crazy. Let's not start talking about the gas prices, bro.
Yeah, it don't stop.
$3 a gallon today. I got a diesel, which is even better. $4.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse for a little bit, unfortunately.
I hope not, bro.
Unfortunately.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
It's kind of hard to believe anything anymore. You never know who's telling the truth. Or
I just like to live my life blissfully unaware. Now that I've gone down all the rabbit holes, I think
the rabbit holes are not worth it.
I can't handle any more information right now. I'm just going to take a break and watch the Nature Channel for a while. Dissociate.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else that you want to let the people know? Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, dude. We got our open house. We're gonna do an open house week.
Okay.
Because we know that sometimes it's not the easiest thing for somebody to get off work on a Friday or something come up on Saturday, whatever it is. So a whole week, March the 23rd to the 28th, I think. And then on that Friday and Saturday, which is the 27th and the 28th, we'll have hot dogs for lunch, and we'll have the Vanguard guy with the Vanguard trailer, 24-foot trailer, every Vanguard Briggs & Stratton engine in there. Some of them cut in half. It's really cool. They'll have shirts, hats, all the things. The Ferris demo guy will be out there so you can ride the mowers and whatnot. Obviously, you can ride ours too. The Walker demo guy will be out there so you can get familiarized with the Walker brand. And we're just hoping to have a good turnout. Heck, we might do a podcast or something. Maybe not me, because I do expect we'll be busy, but maybe get a radio station or something. Or if y'all want to go out there and do it, maybe do a live thing,
Wouldn't be our first time popping up at an
No,
event.
we definitely,
that'd be sweet.
We do like to come to events and stuff. We love getting invited to events.
I like hot dogs.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'll get the information and we'll definitely post it on here. We'll tag all of your socials.
Yep.
I'll have you send me everything and I'll have it in the description below.
Cool.
But yeah, we appreciate you coming to hang out with us, man.
I'm done to do it again sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
Back anytime.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We appreciate you. Peace.
See ya.
Nice.
Bum, ba, bum.
All right. We did not he gave it to us after the podcast, but shout out to Colton in All In Lawn Equipment. He gave us some Ferris shirts and some All In Lawn shirts. He did say for every lawnmower you buy, you get a free t-shirt and a hat. So if you are interested in lawnmowers, or if you have a business in lawnmowers and need some lawnmowers, go.
I have 2 different friends who have landscaping companies. I wonder if they source from him.
I don't know.
Go and check him out.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure you have already seen kind of his layout and what he has there.
Moose and JD.
Yep.
Hit him up.
I love me some Moose.
Different moose.
Nope.
You talking about Sam, right? Okay.
Newton Conover bred, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, Sam's cool, dude.
Cool.
But yeah, if you're interested, go check him out. In our final part of the episode, we always like to shout out our Patreon. So if you want to go support us, go to patreon.com/Heart of Catawba. We have 3 different tiers you can support. For $5 a month, you can get early access videos. For $10 a month, you get the behind the scenes bloopers, all the funny content. And then for $20 a month, we will give you a personal shout out at the end of every episode. Shout out your business, side hustle, whatever you got going on.
And then we have, of course, the option to ask questions to the guest. You can do that in advance. And then we are about to drop our sponsorship package. So check out our website for that. There will be a link for you to get more information, and we can email that over to you. So more options there as well, just to get you a little more visibility. Our OG sponsors we love, Cranford Hospitality. So thank you so much for supplying this studio for us.
Always a big shout out to Cranford Hospitality.
Absolutely. We're so thankful. So if there's anyone else who's interested in getting a little more visibility on their business, let us know.
Yeah, I'm going to go edit the website today or tomorrow. I will probably put it under the contact us. I will leave a little form that you can fill out, kind of giving us information of what your kind of sponsorship you're looking for. And then we will email you over a packet of kind of our ideas of our sponsorship options for sure.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Remember to go follow and like and everything on Colton's social media pages. We will be at his event on the 28th.
Well, wait, we're going that Friday. Yeah, the 27th.
The 27th?
It's his event's the 23rd through the 28th, but we will be there the 27th, that Friday afternoon.
So come to hang out with us. We'll shoot some live video. We'll just be hanging out, demoing some cool lawnmowers, riding some around. So y'all come hang out with us. We'll see y'all soon.
See ya.
Peace.
Me on a lawnmower. Can you see me wrecking in the building?